What's good, Diddy? What's good, Diddy? No. What's good, Diddy?
The misconception is that I've done all of these things at the same time.
Welcome back. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is facing new allegations of sexual. This time.
Also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
And that she was drugged for the purpose of a sexual, and that she was so drugged that she could not fight back against said sexual.
What's up, man? Great seeing you for the other night. All right, man. You guys are looking great. Thank you. Tell me about what you're wearing.
What's up, man? Hey, you looking good, Diddy, man. You getting buff, man. How was Pilates?
You guys hate them.
Return to Instagram. Even after 5 years have passed after the sudden and terrible death of his ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, Sean Diddy Combs continues to miss her. In spite of the torrent of public criticism that he has gotten in the midst of his several physical attack lawsuits, the music mogul, who is 54 years old, went back to Instagram on Friday evening to wish Porter a happy birthday on the occasion of what would have been her 51st birthday anniversary. Kim, we wish you were here with us. A message was added by Diddy to the picture of him laying a kiss on Porter's cheek while he was smiling. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. At the end of his message, he signed off with a black heart emoji and wished the late model love forever. A day after it was published, the post received close to 80,000 likes. However, it should come as no surprise that the comments have been disabled, just as they have been consistently throughout the entirety of his account. Additionally, he shared a couple throwback images with Porter on his Instagram stories. These pictures included a picture of the two of them smiling together, as well as another picture of them walking hand in hand along the beach. Despite the fact that their relationship was often on and off, Diddy and Porter were together for almost 13 years. In addition, they were parents to 3 children, a son named Christian, who is 25 years old, twin daughters named Delilah Starr and Jesse James, who will soon turn 17 years old. According to reports, Diddy continued to speak highly of Porter even after she passed away, calling the two of them as more than soulmates. This was despite the fact that their connection was sporadic. Just 1 year after his breakup with Cassie, who had recently filed a traumatic physical attack case against him, he even voiced remorse for never marrying her in 2019. This was just 1 year after his breakup with Cassie.
What's good, Diddy? What's good, Diddy? No. What's good, Diddy?
Hey, congratulations on the pregnancy with Cassie, Puff.
What's up, man?
Hey, you looking good, Diddy, man. You getting buff, man. How was Pilates?
You guys hate them.
Cozying up to Kim since he's one of Kanye's friends. All right, thank you.
The misconception is that I've done all of these things at the same time.
Physical attack claims. Diddy, who is currently facing multiple physical attack claims, also shared numerous snapshots with Porter on his Instagram story, including an image of the pair walking together on the beach. Diddy and Porter first began dating in 1994 and eventually broke things off in 2007 after roughly 13 years. Porter died in November 2018 in her Los Angeles home at the age of 47. The cause of her death was ruled as lobar pneumonia, according to the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner Coroner. The music mogul's post arrives after his denial of 4 physical attack and abuse allegations made against him in recent weeks. Enough is enough, Diddy wrote in a statement on December 6. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Diddy has been sued for physical attack by 4 women, including his longtime romantic partner, R&B singer Cassie, who accused him of attack and physical abuse, among other allegations.
Welcome back. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is facing new allegations of sexual. This time.
Peace and love. What up, Puff? Shiny Suit Man.
Include not only Sean Diddy Combs, but his associates. This is actually the 3rd lawsuit.
Also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
Though that case settled the day after it was filed, Combs was subsequently sued by 3 more women, all Jane Does, who say the hip-hop mogul physically attacked them. In the most recent case filed, the woman says she was adult trafficked and gang attacked by Combs, former Bad Boy Records president Harvey Pierre, and another man in 2003 when she was 17. A separate case over that alleged incident was filed against Pierre and Bad Boy, alleging physical attack.
Like a mutual respect.
Okay.
I'm always cool with y'all.
Okay, that's cool, man. All right, hey, well, that's cool, man. Yeah, just everybody wanted to know about Cassie.
Including this much-talked...
It didn't happen overnight. It was a lot of struggle.
Denying the claims. Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie was the first to accuse him of physical attack, filing a lawsuit in November in which attorneys for Cassie, born Cassandra Ventura, claimed she endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands, including repeated physical attacks and forcing her to engage in adult acts with male adult workers while he masturbated. According to the complaint, after she attempted to separate from him in 2018 after an on-and-off public relationship for 11 years, Combs allegedly forced her into her home and attacked her while she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. The case was soon settled, but Combs was then sued by 2 other women who claimed they were physically abused by the hip-hop mogul.
It's really surreal. It's really overwhelming to come from New York and be...
It's Diddy. This way, can you start in the corner?
Quote, the last-minute suit is an example of how a well-intentioned law can be turned on its head.
What's up, man? Great seeing you from the other night. All right, man. You guys are looking great. Thank you, thank you. Tell me about what you're wearing.
Come on, you know, any comment, brother? You gonna leave that alone?
New lawsuit. Another woman, the 4th in 3 weeks, is suing Sean Diddy Combs over allegations of physical attack. Miss Doe has lived with her memories of this fateful night for 20 years, during which time she has suffered extreme emotional distress that has impacted nearly every aspect of her life and personal relationships, the woman's lawyers write. The new case comes just weeks after Combs was hit with explosive allegations of attack by R&B singer and longtime romantic partner Cassie. That case quickly settled, but Combs was then sued by 2 other women who say they were physically attacked by the hip-hop mogul. Combs has strongly denied all of the allegations. Another case was filed against Pierre and Bad Boy, alleging physical attack. In the complaint filed in court Wednesday, the accuser's lawyer Douglas Wigdor, the same attorney who represented Cassie, says the new allegations are in many ways even more egregious than the prior cases. Given the brave women who have come forward against Miss Combs and Mr. Pierre in recent weeks, Miss Doe is doing the same. Pierre could not immediately be reached for comment. The new lawsuit contains graphic allegations of physical attack. The alleged victim claims that she met Pierre at a Detroit club in 2003, when she was just a junior in high school. After he smoked crack cocaine and physically attacked Miss Doe by forcing her to give him oral contact, she says she flew to New York on Combs' private jet to visit him in his Manhattan recording studio. While at the studio, the lawsuit claims that Combs, Pierre, and an unnamed 3rd man plied Miss Doe with drugs and alcohol until she was so inebriated that she could not possibly have consented to having intimacy with anyone, much less someone twice her age. While at the studio, Miss Doe was gang attacked by Mr. Combs, the 3rd assailant, and Mr. Pierre, in that order, Wigdor writes in the lawsuit.
A woman claims the rapper drugged and sexually assaulted her in New York City back in 1991.
A Syracuse University college student says that Sean Diddy Combs took her out to dinner, that she was drugged. There's also the accusation that the sex itself was recorded.
Don't worry about it.
Bye, Diddy.
And that she was drugged for the purpose of a sexual assault, and that she was so drugged that she could not fight back against said sexual assault.
The lawsuit claims the unnamed man attacked Miss Doe as she told him to stop, and that Pierre violently forced her to give him oral contact, during which Miss Doe was choking and struggling to breathe. After the attack, the lawsuit says the accuser could barely stand up and had to be helped to walk out of the building and back into a car. She says she was then flown back to Michigan. Defendants preyed on a vulnerable high school teenager, Wigdor said in a statement announcing the lawsuit. The depravity of these abhorrent acts has, not surprisingly, scarred our client for life. The previous cases against Combs, as well as the flurry of other high-profile physical attack cases filed over the last month, were brought under New York's Adult Survivors Act.
I gotta give a special thank you to the people that was really like there for me.
Hey, what's up?
Diddy shine.
The accuser's 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never assaulted her. This is purely a money grab.
Can I finish lunch? And when I come out, I'll holler at y'all, all right?
Okay, brother.
Let me just finish lunch. Have a nice business.
All right.
Good seeing you, bro.
How you doing, man?
Good to see you, Diddy.
A law that temporarily suspended the statute of limitations for bringing such cases. Wednesday's case was not filed under the ASA because that law expired on Thanksgiving. Instead, it was filed under the Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Law, a New York City provision that created a similar look-back window that doesn't expire until 2025. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.